Welcome to the CISO Daily Update.
Hackers posing as law firms phish global orgs in multiple languages. Cybercriminals are exploiting the trust placed in law firms by impersonating them in phishing attacks aimed at multiple organizations worldwide. The group behind this attack is identified as Narwhal Spider, known for financially motivated campaigns dating back to 2017. In a recent phishing campaign observed on March 7th, the group distributed malicious PDFs disguised as legitimate legal invoices. These emails, designed to appear authentic, lured recipients into downloading malware that gave attackers initial access. Additionally, the attackers employed WordPress sites for command and control, utilizing Wikiloader, a downloader notorious for its anti-analysis techniques. While Narwhal Spider historically targeted Italian entities, recent reports indicate deliberate expansion into the US, Canada, and Europe. Mintlify confirms data breach through compromised GitHub tokens. Mintlify recently experienced a security breach that compromised the GitHub tokens of 91 customers, potentially exposing private repositories. The breach, attributed to a vulnerability in Mintlify's systems, allowed unauthorized access to private admin tokens and enabled entry into their systems. Mintlify promptly revoked all GitHub token access, rotated admin access tokens, and implemented additional security measures to prevent further unauthorized access. The company is collaborating with GitHub and customers to investigate the incident's extent and ensure user security. Mintlify advises users to change passwords, enable two-factor authentication, and monitor for suspicious activity. Critical Infrastructure Alert: CISA releases fact sheet on Typhoon cyber threats. In partnership with major U.S. agencies, the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency issued a comprehensive data sheet on Typhoon, the PRC-sponsored cyber threat group. These threat group poses significant risks to critical infrastructure networks because they use sophisticated methods such as living off the land. The fact sheet includes actionable advice for critical infrastructure leaders looking to manage these risks, focusing on proactive measures to include supply chain security, driving a culture of cybersecurity, and informed resourcing decisions. It also specifies what measures to take during a cyber event and offers contact information for reporting incidents to appropriate authorities. Bunnyloader 3.0 surfaces in the threat landscape. A new variant of the Bunnyloader malware, Bunnyloader 3.0, has surfaced with advanced features. Priced at $250 for a lifetime license, Bunnyloader boasts anti-sandbox and evasion techniques, keylogging capabilities, and the ability to execute remote commands. Palo Alto Network's Unit 42 researchers discovered the latest version with rewritten payloads for improved performance, reduced size, and enhanced keylogging. The malware supports new denial-of-service attack features and utilizes distinct binaries for various modules, allowing operators flexibility in deploying malicious code. Understanding Bunnyloader's capabilities empowers organizations to enhance their defense posture against such malware-as-a-service offerings. Crinetics confirms Cyberattack. Third-party experts engaged, security tightened. Crinetics, a prominent US-based pharmaceutical organization, confirmed a cyber attack orchestrated by the Lockbit ransomware group. Action was taken upon detecting suspicious activity to include engaging third-party cybersecurity experts and law enforcement agencies. Despite the incident, Crinetics reassured stakeholders that operations and critical databases remained intact. Concurrently, law enforcement efforts, including Operation Kronos, targeted Lockbit's infrastructure and seized servers in an effort to disrupt operations. While significant strides have been made, challenges persist in tracking and prosecuting affiliates associated with ransomware-as-a-service operations. New Loop DOS attack impacts hundreds of thousands of systems. Researchers from the CISA Helmholtz Center for Information Security have identified a new denial-of-service attack vector dubbed Loop DOS, targeting application layer protocols based on user datagram protocol. By exploiting vulnerable implementations of protocols like DNS and NTP, attackers can create self-perpetuating attack loops, overwhelming targeted systems and networks. With potentially 300,000 hosts at risk, including products from major vendors like Cisco and Microsoft, mitigation efforts such as filtering spoofed traffic are crucial to prevent exploitation of this novel attack vector. Fluffy Wolf spreads meta-stealer in corporate phishing campaign. An unsophisticated threat actor known as Fluffy Wolf is targeting Russian organizations with a phishing campaign utilizing malware-as-a-service models and legitimate software. Impersonating a construction company, the group sends phishing emails with password-protected attachments containing malicious payloads, including the meta-stealer malware. Fluffy Wolf leverages readily available tools like remote utilities and Metastealer to execute attacks, emphasizing the ease with which even inexperienced threat actors can conduct successful cyber attacks. Chrome 123, Firefox 124 patch serious vulnerabilities. Google and Mozilla have released security updates for Chrome and Firefox, addressing critical severity and multiple high-severity vulnerabilities. Chrome version 123 patches 12 bugs, including a high-severity object lifecycle issue in the V8 JavaScript and WebAssembly engine, CVE 2024-2625. Mozilla's Firefox 124 resolves 12 security defects, with critical severity memory safety bugs being the most severe, CVE 2024-2615. Both updates address vulnerabilities that could lead to arbitrary code execution and other security risks. Additionally, Mozilla released Thunderbird 1.15.9 and Firefox ESR 1.15.9, each with patches for 10 vulnerabilities. While the updates address various security flaws, there have been no reports of these vulnerabilities being exploited in the wild. Atlassian patches critical vulnerability in Bamboo data center and server. Atlassian issued patches for 24 vulnerabilities, including a critical SQL injection flaw, CVE 2024-1597, in Bamboo data center and server, impacting versions 8.2.1 to 9.5.0. This vulnerability, affecting the org.postgresql third-party dependency, could enable unauthenticated attackers to compromise system assets without user interaction. Additionally, high-severity vulnerabilities, such as denial of service flaws, were addressed across Bitbucket, Confluence, and Jira products. 1 in 4 organizations shut down OT operations due to cyberattacks, survey. A recent survey commissioned by Palo Alto Networks reveals concerning trends in industrial cybersecurity, with 3/4 of respondents reporting malicious cyber activity in their operational technology environment. Notably, 24% of organizations were compelled to shut down OT operations due to successful cyber attacks within the past year. These shutdowns not only incur immediate costs, but also result in long-term ramifications such as reputational damage and regulatory penalties. While most attacks originate from IT systems, nearly a third originate within the OT environment itself. Despite recognizing the importance of OT cybersecurity initiatives, the relationship between IT and OT remains strained in many organizations, with coordination lacking in nearly half of cases. Additionally, respondents express concerns about the impact of AI, acknowledging its potential both as a tool for attackers and as a critical defense mechanism against cyber threats. Study uncovers 27% spike in ransomware, 8% yield to demands. The 2024 Thales Data Threat Report unveils a 27% increase in ransomware attacks, with 8% of affected organizations opting to pay ransoms. Notably, less than half of organizations have formal ransomware response plans in place. Malware emerges as the fastest-growing threat, with 41% of enterprises reporting incidents, with additional data showing phishing and ransomware attacks targeting cloud assets. Human error remains a leading cause of data breaches, emphasizing the need for robust employee training. Further, the data shows that compliance is critical, with non-compliant enterprises facing a higher breach risk. Based on a survey of 3,000 IT professionals, the report offers insights into navigating evolving security challenges. 1% of users are responsible for 88% of data loss events. Proofpoint's recent report highlights the significant role of human error in data loss incidents, with careless users accounting for most of such incidents. Malicious insiders and departing employees also pose significant threats, reinforcing the importance of comprehensive security measures. Despite investments in data loss prevention solutions, many organizations experience data loss, leading to negative outcomes such as business disruption and reputational damage. The report emphasizes the need for organizations to rethink their DLP strategies to address human factors and implement preventive measures.
Thanks for listening. Remember to subscribe to our newsletter at CISOheadlines.com. Until next time, stay curious.